YouTube, I know it's been a while since I made another video based on programming. So here it is. I'm going to be talking about something pretty important to me. Well, at least based on programming important to me. And it's called AE, and I'm going to show you what it is. Now, AE I've been working on for about a good 2 to 3 months. I want to say 2, not sure about 3, maybe 2.5, but anyway, AE is short for Austech environment. Even though in my videos or video, I know in Pong I said that I used the AE engine. That's not exactly true, because when I was first making it, as you can see here, it says Austech engine. But it should be really called Austech framework, because when I was working on this I thought it was an engine, but then I was told, and then I realized that I'm working on a framework. Now obviously I can't, well, I was gonna put an F in front of this namespace, but then I realized if I did that I would have to basically re-edit all my games that used AE and basically do it AF, and I didn't want to go through all that. So AE now stands for Austech Environment Framework, but the F isn't in the namespace because AE is a lot more simpler. So basically what AE does is it takes the graphics library named SFML and it makes it a lot easier. Now even though you used, if anyone that's watching used SFML, it's pretty easy. But what AE does is, well, for one, it makes it easier, and I'm going to show you that in a second how it does it. And as you can see, I'm not sure if YouTube has good enough quality to see this, but there's a lot of AE files. So basically, I have so much done here to where instead of it just making it easier, there's so many things that it can do. Like here's bounding box again, collision, Annie sprite, which is short for animation sprite, networking, particles, per pixel collision, shapes, sound recording, sprites, text, something that I added today, text bar, then AE useful, which is just useful functions, and then AE window. So I'm going to show you right now how to make your first application, or really simple application, in AE. So basically you have your int main function, and I included IOStream, but you don't really need that. And you include aengine.h. Then you would type in your main function AE window, then the name of your object. I'm just going to name mine win. And then right when you do that, you'll notice that you have a constructor. And the first parameter is a string for the title. So let's just name this YouTube video. Then the width of the window, 1000, and then the height, 800. And then you would do while1, which basically means while, well, forever. So, well, forever until you return 0 or exit the program. While1, win render, and win display. So what render does is basically it checks, well, first it clears the screen, which basically means like it makes the background of the screen one color, and the default is white, but you can set that color using the function. And also it checks, like, if you press the X button it'll close the window, if you press the minimize button it'll minimize it into the tabs, and if you press the maximize button it'll maximize the screen. So, and display displays the window. So basically what you would want to do is put everything in between these two lines. So let's just run this real quick. It's compiling, and here we have the window. So basically, how did this make it easier? Well, if you used SFML, you know that if you were just using SFML, it would be a lot longer. Like for example, here's my render window. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines, shortened down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 3 if you exclude the while loop. And so basically you took 10 to 3, or 10 to 6 if you do include the while loop. So obviously AE is a lot more than just creating windows. Let's create a quick sprite. AE sprite SPR. And right when you do that, you have 4 constructors. The first one is pick file, which basically means the directory of where you want of your picture. The second constructor is pick file again, and then the X, Y position. The third one is a little bit more complicated. Pick file, you already know that one. Left, top, right, and bottom. So basically, if you ever used a sprite sheet, well, what a sprite sheet is basically a bunch of sprites on one picture. That way you don't have multiple files. Basically, the left, top, right, and bottom gets the coordinates of each corner of the sprite, and that'll basically knock out everything that's not in that box, leaving it down to that one sprite, or that one area that you left. And then the fourth one is the left, top, right, and bottom, the pick file, but also the X and Y position. So let's just do the first perimeter, or the first constructor. Sprites. I have a sprite folder for this project. Sprites grass.png. So basically right there in that one line, you already have a sprite that's set to that picture. And all you have to do is just do sprite draw set window. My bad. And then it's compiling. And there we have it. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm running out of time. Like, usually when I'm thinking that I'm only doing, like, it's only been 2 minutes, it's probably already onto the 6th. So, I'm assuming that I'm running out of time. But I just want to let you guys know that there's a lot more, obviously. I mean, we only covered 2 functions of the win class, and basically 1 function of the sprite class, and 4 constructors. And we have a lot more classes. We even have I have a new AE called AE 3D, but I'm running out of time, unfortunately, and it's getting late, so I'm probably going to have to cover this tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're going to enjoy the next ones. Have a good night.